Hey y'all, what's up, my beautiful peeps? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Get Since 92, giving you guys the latest and exclusive content on new music, entertainment news, and inspirational quotes by me, the Queen's back. Alright, so Megan Thee Stallion, she wins her case period against you know who, right? So we're gonna do it Harry Potter style. I'm not gonna even mention his name because obviously, So I covered this story a few times. And I'm gonna say this because it's really amazing that, you reflect back how situations like this, you have no idea how it's gonna turn out. But Megan Thee Stallion deserves justice, period. She deserves a peace of mind, period. Everything that and I, like I said, you have to have empathy about this situation. Feel free, if you want to have your own opinions, I'm fine. But um this had this situation had to be a very scary, frightening time for her. Especially her, career, because she's successful. She's doing her thing in female hip hop right now. But she had undercover snakes. I don't care. She had undercover snakes. Um, this dude, his music, I have to be honest, when he came out a few years ago. And I personally never really liked his music like that. I kind of feel like his music didn't really have like anything like that it factor, catch grab. Like, talent wise, is he talented? I mean, people like his music, cool, but I never really saw him as talented. Like, it's rare for you to stand out. But anyway, Megan Thee Stallion, let's talk about it. Megan Thee Stallion, she was shot. Okay. So this dude, he shot her. I did a video about this. I did a rant. I can't remember what number it is, but when I first heard the story about her getting injured in the car, both of her feet, okay, and you know, people in her circle was trying to make her out to be the bad guy, okay. They manipulated the situation, made her out to be the bad guy, when really we know who really did it. I knew he did it. There was no way in, like I said, he did it because obviously, as time went on, the story started to get more revealing how bits and pieces. It was like she was going back and forth with this dude. She was on social media, she was, very frustrated, livid. She was scared, and then, especially when it comes to the music industry, I'm sick and tired of this crap. I really want to curse on this platform, but I'll keep it a buck because really, it's in the afternoon. I don't feel like cursing. But this guy, literally, he ain't the only one. It's gonna be more of them. Watch, I guarantee you, it's gonna be more of them. And the peers in the music industry that do this kind of heinous things to people, it's the same consequences. So he's found guilty. He's sentenced to what, 20 years in prison? Oh boy. Yeah, well, you know what they say. What's the saying? Goes around, comes around. Yeah, and his career is pretty much over, really. They're doing 20 years in prison, but that's the thing. And even people have different opinions of the situation. As a woman of color, as a black woman, I'm very happy that Megan Thee Stallion pretty much has really push through with resilience, and really it takes a lot of courage to really stand up and fight back, period. And I have to be honest, you have to get them, you gotta clean up on aisle 25. Just wipe these messed up snakes in your circle. Clean up on aisle 25. That's it. You're not leaving no crumbs, no criticisms, because now she's able to move on with her life and get back to her music. Not that she wasn't focused on her music. Unfortunately, this dude, this raggedy dude with the kind of mentality that he has and a track record, yeah, like people really have to pay attention to people's track records, because even as I was listening to, like, how, okay, there are people saying that, well, Tory, yes, he's found guilty, he needs to go in prison and pay the consequences for his actions. And then there are people saying, well, Tony, I'm sorry, I almost said this guy's name. Well, I did say his name, but whatever. But it's like when people commit acts of crime and violence, especially for no reason. I'm not saying that, I'll say this, let me stick to this situation. This situation, he had no business shooting that woman in both of her feet. He had no business shooting at her feet. Okay? Like, what was the reason for him to shoot at this woman's feet? And then, especially with, the fragments that she had, the fractures in both of her feet. She even Megan posted pictures of her injured feet. So this excruciating pain that she had went through, her ligaments, her limbs, okay? Like, this is something called, I feel, this dude had demonic aura, demonic spiritual energy. So, and then her friend, her so-called friend, homegirl, she was involved in this situation. Now I feel this was a SETUP. Period. I feel that was that, because I kind of feel like, obviously, she was on trial protecting this dude. Then, stories saying like she had backtracked her story, and then she really, literally, Megan just, was just around some messed up folk in her circle, and I have followed her music career. She's talented, she's dope, she's a dope, musician, artist, um, female hip hop artist. I don't really, I feel like this was like pretty much a freaking, yeah, because now she's able to really, like I said, now we know what actually happened. So what's done in the dark is gonna come to the light. So for her to actually, like I said, move on with her life and, give back to great things. Literally, this guy, he was a bad seed. Her homegirl was a bad seed. And like I said, when folk, like I said, ain't no telling, because really, she really, really, really deserves, the support. She really does, because violence against any way, shape, or form, that kind of toxic, demonic behavior, you know, you're really literally gonna have to, like I said, get rid of these Jeepers Creepers. There's a lot of them in the music industry. There's a whole bunch of them. I guarantee you, I don't care how many years go down the line, there's gonna be more of them. They're gonna get exposed, and they're gonna have to just be like, you know, it has happened before. It has happened before. So it will keep happening. And I'll say this, you know, I promote Megan Thee Stallion, I promote her music, and stuff like that. So just go check out, put Gibson's name to Megan Thee Stallion. You're, interested in watching my videos about her, that's cool. Um, I mean, I'm very, very happy for her. I'm elated. And really, this is really important that fans, we understand how the importance of, we don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but at the same time, and I feel like this is really interesting because, not only Megan Thee Stallion, she's getting support from, fans. She got support from Adele, which is cool. Adele, I saw something, she had reached out to her, and, she's really, really freaking happy for her. So that's good, because, like I said, there was something in that dude. It was really, and I could tell his pictures too. I can even, like I said, decipher, like certain qualities and certain things. So yeah, so I'm happy. She deserves everything. She deserves to have a still continue to have a prosper music career. She deserves to really shine, keep shining. Because really, like I said, oh, and even the people, I'll say this, even the people that like, you know, feel that toward I'm almost gonna y'all, I'm almost gonna say this dude's name. People that feel that he shouldn't be guilty. Well, he got a family. Well, it doesn't matter. Because I've heard horrific things in families where people have done messed up things to family members or outside of people who are not family members. Oh, he has family. I don't give one raggy crap. He got family. He should have never pulled out a fucking weapon. Now I'm cursing, which is fine. And shot that woman in both of her feet. And probably most likely, I'm getting ready to almost say it because really, it seemed like he had the intentions of doing something on purpose. Where this woman's music career, her life, you know, you have to really think about that. He didn't care. I mean, if he cared about his family, he would. I mean, he wouldn't be doing that. And then I saw something where okay, his relatives, his father, I didn't watch the video. I mean, it's a video clip. He blaming people, peers, or whatever. I don't know. Like his family, this situation, how Megan Stallion, how this situation is changing her life, but for the greater good, period. And their situation with his raggedy dude self is changing for the bad, period. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, real, real bad. So you have to look at things from different angles. And it's like, really, it's good riddance. I mean, it's good riddance because those kind of individuals that do this kind of stuff, it's like, what's the point? So, with that being said, guys, how I feel about Megan Thee Stallion's, victory. I feel very happy and I feel very elated, and I feel, you know, it's like a huge, huge weight off her shoulder, because people have slandered her, have bullied her, have made her feel out to be the bad guy when she was she is. I don't like saying was. She is the victim and survivor, period. I say victim and survivor, period, because it makes sense, right? So, with that being said, guys, yeah, so Megan Thee Stallion fans, share your thoughts and opinions. Let's have a conversation. Let's have discussion down below. So like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button. And as always, stay tuned on the next episode of Give the Cincinnati 2 Dragon Ball Z narrative reference. Peace, bye-bye, you guys as in out. This Super Saiyan is out. Oh yeah, shout out to all the hotties because Megan Thee Stallion fans, she called her fans hotties. So yeah,